Hi everyone, thanks for checking the video out. Steve Buzza here, performance coach looking for you to find your swing, feel your best and perform at your peak. And getting you to peak performance, or to achieve that, you can't be in too much pain. So today's video, we're talking about elbow pain. Elbow pain, which I think I've certainly experienced it in my career. Megan was experiencing it. But I think so many people get elbow pain. Is there anything in the swing we can change in order to not deal with that? So, Megan, can you give us a little 30-second summary of where your game was and more importantly, what was happening with that pain?
So I took a little time off in between having kids, and when I started hitting balls again, my elbow immediately started to flare up. So within maybe 6 shots, I was starting to feel a serious pain that I knew if I kept having that pain, I wouldn't be playing much golf at all.
And like you said, you'd gone a chunk without playing, but then you had some pain prior, hadn't you?
Yeah, so I have had it throughout my golfing career and never really knew why.
Yes, so the good news, and this is, I always hope that the simplest solution is the one that's going to work, and in this case it really did. Megan was about to embark, so going from literally no golf to, is it still top secret?
Yep, not talking about this yet, but...
A top secret mission. Didn't involve saving the world, but did involve maybe save the world a little bit.
A little bit of saving the world.
That's debatable, but you were going to have to hit thousands of shots over like 2-3 days. So pain initially, we were a little bit panicking. Mm-hmm. The good news is we were overworking the elbow. So there was something in the swing that was creating an issue. Can you just set up to the ball, please, Megan? So,
and it was right here.
Right,
this pain right here.
Right on the outside. So Megan's perfect takeaway, and everybody's is slightly different, but Megan, I would say, is a good example to copy. If you go halfway back.
This is my old one.
You correct one, please.
Oh, my new one.
New and improved. Let's show the new and improved. So if you could get that parallel with the ground. Can you see two things really, really important? The face is kind of down. Using the spine angle as a reference, I think, is a pretty good way to do it. So the spine angle to face ratio is the same. Elbow, so trail elbow, right elbow is higher than the left. If you go back to the start, Megan, go on, show me the, I'd never call it incorrect, just the other way. So Megan was opening the face. As the face opened, we've now obviously destabilized the face. We've got a face issue. But notice what it does with the elbow as well. It's totally changed where that elbow was. Some golfers perform nicely there. So if you're in this position, please don't think, oh, I have to change. But if you're experiencing any pain, the likelihood is it doesn't suit you particularly well. But we've compromised the face, and we're now in a little bit of a compromised position here. Couple things happen. Megan swings to the top.
Then that's where this long one
Super long.
Yeah.
Super long. And I don't mind Megan being slightly long, but for me, the backswing's purpose is to prepare you for the downswing. If your swing just wants to keep going and keep going, you miss that bite point to really change direction, be really effective. So,
and I think it sneaks a little bit into mental too, because everyone you play with is, oh, your swing is so long.
I agree.
And if you try to shorten it, sometimes you just can't hit the ball. So I like this change has allowed me to shorten it.
I totally agree with that. And to that point, whenever I'm making a change, and I wouldn't say this is like 100%, but if I can avoid shortening a swing, I will. That doesn't mean I don't want a shorter look, but I find the reason why it was going too long, or more importantly, I put something in play so the swing can't go too long, or more importantly, wants to change direction into the downswing. Before we get into that, just on a simple level, Megan, if you've got an open face, so let's go crazy with it. Way too open. Way too open. Everything's a little destabilized. We get to the top. Everything's a bit loose. But now this face is open. You make the world's best downswing, the ball's going to go way high up into the screen on the right. So what's the save?
this move right here that started to really hurt my elbow.
This move here. And I always, you know,
I got good at that.
you get a
gotta
lot
say.
of, I had someone, I was giving a lesson the other day, and he said, I'm surprised that with my hand-eye coordination, I'm not a better golfer than I actually am. Whereas I would say this is an example of using hand-eye coordination. We're in a compromised position, we find a solution. The solution, though, all the effort goes into the elbow, and if the elbow is making the club close or having to find a way for it to close, the body has to do less and less. So now we get a chicken and the egg scenario. The more the arm does this, the less the body wants to get involved, and we've now got a downgrading swing.
Yeah.
So show me the correct move.
So again, you got me going here now.
Yes. So shaft's going to be slightly out, which is nice, but for me, the metrics, face a bit down, elbow a bit high. Now when Megan turns, the coil engages and you can't swing too long. Here's my challenge to you. Get into what I'm calling your optimal, your perfect takeaway.
Okay.
And then I want you to overswing. I want you to twist and try and overswing.
Okay. Here we go.
And can you see just that's so much shorter than it ever was when we were in that other profile?
It feels so much more like dynamic, ready to go.
Because think about it, when the face is doing this, you can't get the shaft forward. You can't compress the ball. So this, and again, I try and keep away from fault because it is a fault compared to the manual, but its presence is actually allowing you to find the target. Can you see how calling something a fault can sometimes not give you the direction to improve? Go on, hit one more like that.
Yeah.
Let's see if you can do that twice.
This change because it seems so within my control. I feel like I can do that every single time.
Yeah. Another good move. This is why I always lose. Oh, he's turned it a little bit. But now, see, if we start to turn it, you go, oh, I need to soften the face. No, you can power up the body. So now I can start to feel like I put some posting action in there, and then that's going to help me. Come on, one more to
really
finish.
Good.
And number one priority.
I'd be happy with that miss. So there's my move, the money move.
Well, that looked good.
That one felt really good.
Oh, nice.
There's a little draw.
A nice high draw, nice draw that goes. Oh, that felt nice. So I hope that's helped. Sometimes, and I said the simplest solution, if that's the answer, that's the one I want to take. So you might be going, how can a takeaway, because there's so much more that has to happen after it. But in this case, it changed the face. So now I don't need a compensation move. It changed the structure of the arms, which then allowed some coil in the body. All of a sudden, we can now put posting action into the downswing. If you can hit them like that, awesome. But I can't stress enough, pain-free first. I've had it. If you've got pain, you keep warrioring it, if warrioring is a word. You know, go into the range, but then the output starts to go down. You know, you then lose the kind of the passion to practice. You're now just playing and trying to get through rounds, and all of a sudden, we're not enjoying this beautiful game.
Yeah, I mean, all those changes, and the biggest thing for me is that pain-free. Yeah. I feel like I can hit a ton of balls. Do any of you experience that kind of pain? I'd love to see in the comments below if you have had any pain similar to the one that I've experienced.
There we go. And other pain as well. So you'll see this video was kind of directed more by me. It was kind of giving you an insight into what I had done to help Megan. Megan, in her own standing, is an incredible coach. She has helped my coaching tremendously. She is going to be doing some videos on the channel. She has the horrible task of dealing with my putting. So we'll do some live lessons in there. And we'll do some live lessons with a few other people as well. So get those comments down below. Yes, elbow pain, but are you suffering pain anywhere else? We're always trying to reduce the risk of injury. If we can pick a movement, find your swing, find a movement that suits you, yes, you're going to play pain-free. It's going to be easier to make changes, and more importantly, you're going to play your best golf. So, as always, thanks for watching. Stay happy, stay safe. Hope to catch you soon.